Hello everyone, my name is Teo Salvador. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2022. We are here right where we left off in the previous episode, and it is snowing. Look at that. And look at the ground as well. The ground has frost on it, which I think is a really cool detail. Look at that. Has frost on it. It's really cool. So, the plan for today is we are going to head down to the store. We're going to buy something new. And we're going to go down to the oil factory and we're going to pick up all the products that we have currently produced. We're going to bring them back here and just park them in the barn for now. And yeah. And we're going to attach this. There we go. And we are going to head down to the oil factory. So, this is what winter looks like. I gotta say, it looks pretty good. Look at the texture of the road, how the snow is accumulating. That is pretty cool. It's actually snowing in real life, right as I'm recording this. Alright, here we go. We are here. What are we gonna buy? Well, we are gonna buy ourselves a skid steer. I think we're gonna buy this one. Yeah, this is a cheap one. Let's see what can we do with it. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. What's the cheapest option? Well, technically, I think that's probably a good option. So all the tires are free. I don't think it would be that bad to buy mud tires, to be honest with you. These are like the road tires, right? I think it would be nice to buy some mud tires. So we're going to put mud tires on this. We're going to buy it. Bam. Done with that. 35,000 in the drain, but that's okay. And then what we're going to buy is a front loader. Here we go. We're just going to buy a pallet fork. Man, can I just say, this looks amazing. This looks like a real snowstorm, I have to say. Alrighty, here is the skid steer. It doesn't have a window on it. Looks pretty good. New Holland. Looks really sharp. And then that's our pallet fork. Oh man, the weather is getting bad out. Look at the road. I am a little bit curious on the snow in this game. So if it gets icy, are we going to have trouble driving? Because as of right now, it's actually okay. Like, I'm really not having that many issues as far as driving goes, but I am curious if ice is a thing in this one. I remember in FS17 with seasons, ice used to be a thing. I'm not sure if ice was the thing in FS19. I never really snowed plowed, so I don't really know if ice was the thing. But if you snow plowed, oh my gosh, this is heavy. Whew, this is heavy. Why is this so heavy? Okay. What I was going to say is, in FS17, if you, excuse me, let me try that again. In FS17, if you plowed snow, there would be a layer of ice underneath. And you used to be able to scrape it, or I think remove it with salt. I'm not too sure if that was in FS19 though. It probably was. Yeah, I think it was. Again, I never really... Oh my gosh, okay. Again, I never really bothered with snow plowing in FS19. It wasn't worth the time. But as this is a new game, and the first game where Seasons is here by default, it would be nice to try out the snow physics and see what it's like to snow plow. So if enough snow can accumulate by the end of the episode, then we will be snow plowing and seeing how that works out. I was actually taking a look at the snow plowing equipment. If we just take a look here, we have a snowblower, which is $9,000. I think I'm going to rent some stuff. So if we do snow plowing this episode, I'm going to rent this and this, I think. And this will at least allow us to try out the snowplow, see what the graphics are like, see what it's all about. It'll be kind of fun and cool. Maybe because Seasons is now base game, snow physics will be a lot better. I remember in FS19 and even FS17, snow plowing was a pain. So maybe now that snow is here by default, it'll be a little bit easier to do. I don't understand. Why is this so heavy? Why is this so heavy? Oh! Who would win? A 35,000 $8 skid steer or some plastic bottles. And snow is accumulating on the ground. Take a look at this. Oh, I have the warning light still on, the hazard lights. Whoops, I got to turn that off. Let's turn that off. There we go. I'm stuck in the wall. I do kind of like how the skid steer is sinking into the snow a little bit. You can see that as the snow is starting to accumulate. There's little hole patches. That was bad. There are little patches in the snow where the skid steer is sitting, which is kind of cool. And I'm kind of curious if we're going to have to snowplow this place. Maybe we will. Do we actually... Does it take it that we own it? Where are we? We're here. Ah, it doesn't say that we own the ground like that. So I'm kind of curious if we can snowplow this. I'm not really too sure. Okay, so I was thinking about selling the canola oil and the sunflower oil, which we just got. Unfortunately, the prices don't look that good. I think a couple episodes it was up to like $5,000 per pallet. And unfortunately, it's going down. If you look at the sunflower oil, 2.5K. Yeah, we're going to wait on selling the canola oil. And for now, we'll just leave it on the trailer and bring it back to the farm. And this thing should produce maybe 1 or 2 more pallets. Looking at this, I would think maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4 more pallets. I don't really know. I don't know how much... Actually... There's 1,000 liters of sunflower oil in 1 pallet, and 1,000 liters of canola in 1 pallet. So I think we might get 1 more pallet of sunflower oil if we're lucky. So this is pretty much it as far as oil production goes. Alrighty, let's return to the farm, and there's one more thing we are going to get from the store. But let's take the trailer back, and then we can buy our fancy new implement. Actually, we're just going to rent it because it's expensive. But yeah. I must say, I do like how when you drive in the snow actually does get kicked in the tires. Do you see how the tires in the snow are kicking back snow? That was terrible English. I don't know. It's just detail. Railroad crossings. Why? What happened? Ooh. What just happened? Why did the tractor just come to a dead stop, almost? Well, it looks like somebody plowed our driveway. What the heck is this? Why is there just a tiny pile of straw right here? I don't understand. There's just a tiny pile of straw sitting in the middle of the driveway. It's not even on a field. I'm confused. Alright, we're just going to leave this right here. There we go. I'm kind of curious. Are there ice physics in this game? Look at this. So when we try to stop, the brakes lock up, and we keep rolling. Is that ice? I'm not really too sure. Or maybe that's just normal game physics. You know, I just drifted right outside the door. I think there is ice in this game. Alright, we're going to leave this here. Okay, so I have decided something. We're going to purchase this. And I'm still feeling a little pain about this, but I'm debating on if we should buy this or buy both of them. I want to try both of these out. Ah, shoot. I mean, it's $24,000 that we're spending to buy all 3 of these. Man, I see. We bought this. You know what? Let's just go to the store and I'll have some time to think about this. Oh, I wanted to drift. What a shame. I thought the game was going to allow me to drift around the corner, but it didn't. Oh, there we go. Woo! Kind of. Was kind of lame. You know what's weird? We haven't seen the train in this episode. Every time we cross that railroad crossing, there's a train. But we haven't seen it yet. I hope it didn't derail. And here we are. Alright, I've came to a decision. This is a game. We have $180,000. The reason that I'm thinking about not buying these, and the reason why I'm thinking about it so much, is if we buy these, we get to keep them, and they could come to use. Likewise, we only have $180,000, and it would cost us $24K to buy all 3 of these in total. Now, the machine that I'm looking for, at least for next year, because I'm thinking about buying this, is a plow. I'm thinking about buying a plow. So I'm in this boat where I'm like, all right, it's $16,000 to buy the plow. $24,000 to potentially buy snow equipment we're not going to use. But we have $180,000. I think I'm just going to buy it. We're going to buy this snowplow, or this, what do you call it? Snowblower. And I'm not going to buy this just yet, because as of right now, we can't bring them all home. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at this. If I use my mouse button, we can lower it, we can raise and lower it. If I do right click, we can move it. Look at that. Okay, so up and down with my mouse moves the right side, and then going left and right, actually this is left, this is right. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat. Oh, look at this. Okay. Very, very cool. Indeed. And I guess if I was to hit, okay, so J and N on the keyboard, raise and lower it, and K and M don't do anything, so I think it's, no. Oh, yeah. So Shift and J moves the right piece, and Shift, so, okay, excuse me, Shift, J, and N move the right piece, and then if you hit Shift, K, and M, it moves that one. That's kind of cool. I like that. Alrighty. I don't know if any of that made sense. There we go. Put this up together. We have a PTO and hydraulic cables. Very nice. Let's take this all home. Alright, we got to get home. I think the snow's about to start melting because it's 3 degrees Celsius. It's above freezing temps, which means the snow is probably going to start melting. So let's get home and see if we can do snow plowing. Oh, wow. It's a whiteout outside. I just looked outside my window, and it's a whiteout right now. There was no snow on the ground when I started recording, like 20 minutes ago, and now the whole ground is covered. That means I'm probably going to have to go and shovel snow, which isn't going to be fun, but whatever, I'll do it anyways. You know what? It's good exercise. Alrighty, let's see if I can clear snow. Ah, okay. I'm pushing snow. Look at that. Ooh, that feels really good. Ooh, it's so much easier to push snow in this game. Alright, that's a good start. Alright, I'm going to put it like that. There we go. Ah, that works. And then I'm going to take that, and I'm going to put it like that. Oh, I wish it had that in FS19. The snowplow that we had in FS19, I don't think it had something like that. Oh, it's so much easier to push snow in this one. Alright. Although I'd like to be able to move it all as one big piece, unfortunately. And it doesn't look like I can do that in this game, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to push it like this, and we're just going to push it into this field over here. Oh, that feels really good. Ooh, okay, I actually like snow plowing in this one. This actually feels really, really nice. Alright, let's go here and clean up the little bit we missed. There we go. Oh man, snow plowing feels so much better in FS 2022 than it did in FS 19. There we go. Oops. Let's turn that off. We're gonna try the snowblower out as well, but let's just play with the snow a little bit. Look at that. Ooh, that feels amazing. Or it's just the tractor I have is powerful enough. See, the issue with FS 19, and I think FS 17 was the same way, is the ability to push substances such as snow was terrible. Eventually, as things would pile up, your tractor would have trouble, and it would actually climb over the pile that you're pushing, and that's obviously not beneficial at all. But look at this. It's so easy to push snow in this one. It's really nice. And right as I hit the record button, the snow disappears. Game! Okay, well, they say it's going to snow tomorrow, so we're just going to park everything and go and sleep for the rest of the day and see if maybe we can play with the snow again tomorrow. Not going to lie, this feels a lot like Ohio. Literally in Ohio, we've been having this kind of weather where it snows and then suddenly the snow just disappears, literally. And right now we're having a whiteout, so that's awesome. Good morning. And the snow has fallen once more. And as you can see, the pile that we plowed has melted. Oh my gosh, did you just see that? The snow is covering the ground a little bit more. Did you just see how the snow just raised a little bit? Very interesting. Look at that on the edge of the snow here. Is that supposed to be ice? Because if that's supposed to be ice, that is very interesting. Alright, let's take the tractor back out and see if we can push some snow. we're going to try the Snowblower this time. And I know that the Snowblower is behind us. Actually, should I have the lights off? Yeah, you know what? I'll just have the lights off. I think it's easier to see with the lights off, isn't it? Because if we have the lights on, it's a little bright. We'll have the lights off, and we are going to try and use the snowplow, or the, excuse me, the Snowblower, and we're going to see exactly what this does. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just plow a path, I guess. All right. So if we hit B, it turns on. I do that. Ah, look at this. Oops, that's the wrong way. Ooh, all right. Now can I turn this? Ah, I can. With my mouse button, and I can also move the chute up and down by moving my mouse up and down, and left and right move the chute left and right. Very cool. So J moves the chute up and down, N moves it down, K moves the chute right, M moves it left. I am playing on keyboard, so that's what I'm saying whenever I'm saying the key controls. Very, very cool. Obviously, you've probably already tried this out. Look at this. Wow. That's kind of cool. Although, it'd be kind of cool if you could see snow accumulating inside of the, what do you call that? The auger? The snow crusher? I'm not really too sure. I don't know what you call that piece. What do you call this piece that's spiraling here? This terrible thing that you would definitely not want to stand in. I don't know. The blades, maybe? I don't know. We used to have a snowplow many years ago. We still have it, but it doesn't really work. Yeah, let's put this... What happens if I would put this all the way up? To be fair, I don't know. Is it just disappearing in midair? Ah, interesting. So if you have the chute all the way up, it just accumulates, or not really accumulates. It kind of just disappears in thin air, right? Which is kind of realistic, because in a realistic sense, if you were plowing snow and you just had it shooting straight in the air, it would kind of all just kind of, you know, turn into a fine dust, right? To be fair, I don't really know. I shovel snow by hand, so I don't really know anything else about the art of using a snowblower. I mean, you see that, right? I don't know. Not gonna lie, this is kind of satisfying. Alrighty, and with that said, we are going to leave the snowblower inside of the shed here, if we can fit it inside. There we go. We should be able to just shimmy it in here. And we are going to buy this little salt spreader here. It's $8,000. We're going to buy it. Boom. Now, in order for the salt spreader to work, we are going to have to buy salt. So we do have road salt here, which should be kind of nice. And while I was looking here, there's a cone collie fertilizer. Actually, that's not what I need. Never mind. It was in the pallet section. We have a thing called bone silage additive, as well as mineral fertilizer. And I'm kind of curious on those two items. How is that different? I mean, this is obviously for silage, but what is mineral feed? Like, that's probably for fertilizer, yeah? I think. Oh. I like how the bags have snow accumulated on them. That's kind of realistic and cool. How is that different than the solid fertilizer? Can I just say one thing? I love how snow is accumulating on the top of buildings. Look at that snow. That looks really good. Alright, let's go. Because if you look at the weather, it's going to get to like 7 degrees later today. And the snow's going to melt again. But it looks like it's going to snow throughout February, so that's kind of cool. When we come back in the next episode, it is going to be probably February, maybe even March. We're going to start doing field work because, well, there's really not much else for us to do during the winter except to play with the snow. And, there's really only so much we can do with the snow before we kind of done everything. Either way, it's really cool to see this in Default Farming Simulator. I have to say, I haven't really been playing with very many mods in Farming Simulator. The only mods that I've really been using is the Sleep Anywhere mod, which if I hit F3... Actually, hold on, I need to get out of the tractor here. It allows me to basically sleep anywhere I want. So if I hit Shift Z, I can sleep wherever. So, yeah, and the only other mod that I've really been using is manual attach. So really, I have been playing a pretty default game here, which is kind of cool. I always go back to how in FS19, I played, what is it, one episode of FS19 I did on YouTube right when it first released. And immediately I waited until mods came out. So it's a good thing to see that Farming Simulator took a very good turn for this one. All right, let's buy some road salt. Bam. No PTO shaft. Okay, very interesting. Look at this machine. Oh, it's got like a little meter there, so that, I don't know what that means. Is that, are we able to define how much we want? Oh, I haven't worked with spreaders in this game yet. Look at that. Cover, ooh, we can cover it. Interesting. Okay. Let's fill this thing up. Alrighty, we're on our way back to the farm now, and I have to say, so when it says partial width, is that something that we can change? Oh yeah, we can. Look, change work width. Interesting. I hit, oh, Control C. Oh. Oh, okay. 10 meters. 8 meters. What does this do exactly? Interesting. That's very interesting. I think in my head I'm making it a lot more difficult than it really is. I guess having partial width and stuff like that is pretty cool in this game, because now in FS19 when you were fertilizing, if you had only a little tiny field to do, you would waste a bunch of fertilizer because you wouldn't be able to change how far you're spreading. But now that you're able to control the width that you're spreading at, you don't waste a lot of fertilizer, which is pretty cool. And I guess in this case salt as well, which we have the salt there. Look at that. Yep. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, now I don't think this is going to do anything, but it's worth a shot. Look at the tire tracks that we're leaving in the snow. That's kind of cool. Let's turn this on and see what it does. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Oh. Man, you know what this makes me think of? What's that one, I don't know what I'm thinking of. Shoot. It's, is it like an art thing, maybe? I don't know. But, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what I'm thinking of. It's like, I don't know. Something that has existed is like this, where you have like a board, right? And then you do something to that board and a design comes out. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Alright, so basically with the salt spreader, it takes away one layer of snow. So right now there are 2 layers of snow on the ground. You can see that this is 2 layers. And when you drive over snow, it removes one of those layers. And basically the salt spreader removes only the first layer. So if you have 2 layers of snow on the ground, the salt spreader is not going to remove anything. In which case, you still have to use the plow, you still have to use the snowblower. What I am curious about is, let's say we were to spread salt on this. Would snow accumulate here? Because we spread salt on it. Would snow really accumulate there, or does it only remove snow? You know, because in real life, right, you spread salt on the ground, and for a little while, it does stop snow from accumulating in a certain area. So I am a little curious of that. I don't know for sure. I do suppose that we can test this theory out. We're not going to test it out right now, though. We're just going to clear the yard and call it an episode. There we go. Alright, I do think that there's ice on the ground because it is a lot harder to stop the tractor now. Or maybe it's not. That's not the case. I don't really know. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay. Weird. Well, I have been kind of pushing snow here. It's not really working out that great, but that's okay. let's use the salt spreader, and we will, okay, so that's 10. All right, very cool how that works out. There we go. And let's back up. I just want to clear this yard here. That's really all I want to do. So, obviously, oh, yeah. Very good. Ah, nice. Now, I don't know. I might need to, how about this? Let's lower the plow here and start pushing this. Hopefully, I don't block anything in. Yeah, we're going to have to push that there. Okay, there we go. Nice. Ah, okay. This is cool. All right, one thing I'm going to do, just because the doorways are kind of blocked in, is oops. I might be stuck. No, we're not stuck. I wanted to lower this to the ground, and I wanted to... No, I wanted to push... Nope. Didn't want to do that either. I wanted to... what did I want to do? I wanted to push that there. Nope, wanted to push that one like that. There we go. And hopefully... Ah! Ooh! Look at that. Maybe that's the ideal plow for pushing snow. Is having... Oh, well, okay, that's what I had it earlier, I thought. All right. All right, we're just going to push this inside more. Oh, that. We're going to leave the plow right here. Oh, man, the salt spreader is so heavy. Look at the back of the tractor. The front of the tractor is literally off the ground. Oh, man, this salt spreader is heavy. Maybe that's why I was having so much trouble braking. And we're going to leave this guy right here. Can I just say something? Oh. Okay, that's on a timer. I like the fact that the windshield wipers have sound effects to them. The shame is we still don't have window effects for rain. But whatever, I suppose it's fine. Alrighty, let's leave this guy right here. Do we have a beacon on? Let's turn the beacon off. Let's turn the tractor off. Awesome. So with that said, we have played with the snow. Look at that. We have done some snow plowing, which this kind of looks realistic. Not going to lie. It would be nice if we had a hand shovel. Do we actually have a shovel by any chance? Because don't we have chainsaws, but I don't think we have shovels. Miscellaneous. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could have like a hand shovel that we could use to shovel snow in cases like this. Because there's little bits of snow here. You know, we have some snow near the door here. That'd be nice to just have a shovel it away, you know, instead of have to take the tractor out, take the plow out and then shove it that way. If we just had a shovel here, we take the shovel and just, you know, shovel it away. But that's okay. Maybe somebody will bring the shovel mod back. In FS19, there was a shovel mod, and you could shovel snow with it. You could shovel manure with it. It was a pretty cool mod. Maybe somebody will bring it back. But anyways, with that said, that's going to do it for this episode of Farming Simulator. The snow is beautiful. It's fun to play with the snow and kind of just figure it all out. We probably will end up selling this equipment. I'll probably end up selling it because, to be honest with you, I don't think I really need it or I'm going to really use it that much. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep it. I don't know. We'll have to see what ends up happening. Oh man, these poor snowmen still, their child is stuck in the tree. Look at this. Aw. And I'm not going to go up there this time because if you forgot the last episode, that's why I'm not going to go up there again. And they're still stuck up there. So, I'm going to go inside. I'm going to warm up. It's cold. Actually, in real life, I have to go out and snowplow right now. So, yay, awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace!